Hello everyone, welcome back to another video, and today I present to you another LEGO creation. Today's creation is a custom submachine gun, so today's video format is gonna be a bit different. So now we're gonna have a simple look at the gun. So this is the first side, this is the second side. Now, because the stock is relatively short on this build, I am going to show you the iron sights right off the bat. It's going to be way easier than usual because, well, the stock is relatively short and won't get in the way of the gun. So, okay, here it is. So you might notice some things that are pretty similar. Mainly the handguard here and part of the receiver. So anyways, I'm going to let you take a look at the mag. Here's a mag, nothing special. We have the dummy bullet design here. It uses some tape because 2x4 bricks aren't really fit for building angled magazines, but using just a straight mag would look weird with the mag well design. Anyways, here is the magwell. Now the magwell here has some not stud on side, but it has some side details. It has some grooving. What the concept was that the grooving helped with friction, so you could hold the gun like this or like this, depending on the stock length. Whoops. Right, my glove just got caught on the rail just now. So here's a simple M4, not M4, well, AR style stock. I'll show you later. So now it's on the shortest position. What the concept is that these side details here would help you have a better grip, so you could hold it like that when it is in the shortest position. And you can actually, well, you can do this. There's 3 settings. This is the longest one. I'll show you with a different camera angle later, which with how long it will be. So here's the buffer tube. Alright, now it locks back on the rubber band. And here's the fire selector. Basically the same thing on my Hk416c. Now basically the handguard looks similar because it is from my Hk416c, but I added a little detail here and I changed up the rails a little bit. But it isn't really that easy to notice that there are changes done to it. Anyways, here is the bolt release or bolt catch. I added 2x4 jumper plate because it had more surface area to it, and it was easier to press, and it looked good, I guess. So now I'm gonna change camera angles because, well, holding this gun all day is kinda tired, and I basically showed you the things that I needed to show you in first person. Now I'm going to switch camera angles and give you a more detailed look to the gun. Alright, and we're back. Anyways, here's a more detailed look on the gun. Now it basically looks like an Hk416c, but chambered in a pistol caliber. Well, that was sort of something I was going for, but of course there's a few changes. Like the magwell is sort of at an angle, which I think is pretty cool. Makes it much more modern. Whoops, the camera wasn't in focus just now, sorry about that. Anyways, what the concept of this gun was supposed to do was basically a mashup of gun parts that I liked. So you guys know that I'm a fan of the AK platform, mostly because of how easy it is to use and the simplicity of the iron sights. So the rear iron sight is actually based off an AK iron sight, but a very simplified version of it. because, well, it's a submachine gun. You're not gonna shoot it that far. You're gonna shoot it way past submachine gun engagement areas, or yeah, you would use something in a larger caliber. So yeah, anyways, here's the cover. Basically the same design on every AR platform that I've built. Brass deflector, it does what it is named after, it deflects brass. And here's the trigger I've been using for, like, I don't know, the past few builds. I don't know, I like how it looks. So yeah, and here's a Hk416c Grip. I like how it looks, so I kept it. So yeah, and oh yeah, one thing I forgot to mention is that I also this gun is also integrally suppressed. This is one of the many things that I like about a gun. So it has the iron sights of an AK. It has an AR receiver, and it is integrally suppressed. One of the reasons I like the AR platform, I actually prefer the AK platform more, but there's a reason why I built this in the AR platform. That's because the AR platform is way more easier to include more play features, like, well, you could see in the intro, it has a working bolt catch, and the magazine release also works. It has these panels here for grooving, so more friction, I guess. I don't know if that actually works on a real magazine release. Anyways, here's the stock, a much more detailed look to it. It has these 1x2 curved slope pieces that I use for angling. It's pretty comfortable, actually. Now, I usually put it on this here because this one is actually way too short. I keep for the concept of the stock, this position here, the shortest one, isn't actually intended to be used in combat. It's actually to be used in storage. So, like, when you want to use it, this is like the shortest one you would put it at when you are going to use it in combat. But if you're storing it, you would put it in an even shorter setting. This is one of the concepts I had for this gun. Now, I don't really have a name for it, so I don't know what I'm gonna call it right now, but I'll think of a name for it after I post it on YouTube, I guess. Or, I don't know, I'll find a name soon. Now, this part here, I'm not really sure what it's supposed to do, but I think it looks cool, so I put it there. So one cool thing to notice is that the front sight folds. Front sight folds because for two reasons. You would want to fold your sights down when you want to put your gun in storage, so your iron sights don't get damaged. Because, well, iron sights are, even though we can use optics in this modern day and age, but you know, what if you don't have it, or your optics break or malfunction or run out of batteries? Iron sights are a good alternative. Anyway, speaking of optics, actually build a simple red dot sight right here. Not really based on anything. Basically, you just put it on top like so, and yeah, that's basically it. Doesn't really look special. It's very, whoa, did not expect the plates to not stick on here, but anyways, here's how it looks if you look through it. And there's another, you could say, attachment. Well, it isn't really an attachment, but I'll show you anyways. Here's a drum mag I made. It's built with the bricks with the studs on the side, like this, and it's connected like that. So it gives it much more of a completed shape. It goes in as any mag would. Whoops, I broke the magazine well. Anyways, put that back on. And this is how it looks. It goes in. So that's basically how it works. The magazine well is actually a bit weak because of the way it was built, but it isn't so weak that it affects the stability of the entire gun. So yeah, here it is, the gun. A mashup of every favorite part of mine on a gun. So yeah, that's basically about it. Thanks for watching.